Look at this. I'm freaking huge. Freaking you. Welcome to That's Not Sexy. I am your master level personal trainer, Diaz, aka Mr. Freaking Huge. And this is going to be my 8th Ask a Master Level Personal Trainer video. And this video is going to be just a quick question answer one. Okay, so let's go through all the emails and everything. Pro Binder Spinner on YouTube asks, what does elevating do? And this is, he asked me this on my Tendonitis video. And it's a good thing you asked me this question because I actually didn't explain why, so I'm going to explain why now. When you raise, if you have tendonitis and you raise your arm, it helps with the decrease of edema, which is just swelling in your arm, and swelling you have. So it helps with swelling, it helps get rid of the waste products that you have, and also it helps circulation, and that's why it's important to raise your arm when you're doing tendonitis. So it just decreases swelling, make sure that you get get rid of the waste products, and also bring more healthy blood flow to your tendon to help for recovery, and that's why you raise your arm for that. So Tohang54 on YouTube asks, while intermittent fasting, my goal is to lose fat I have in the belly area. Should I be taking creatine? That's question one. By that I mean, does it work against my goal to lose fat? That's question two. I want to lose fat, look leaner, and cut. Okay, so I pretty much saw you at the gym, and I almost gave you the whole answer to it. But taking creatine is not. For one thing, let me just go back. Your muscles are 70% water, so taking creatine will help bring more water into your muscle cells. That will make your muscles bigger and appear bigger, and you'll be able, since you have more, you're more hydrated, you have more water into your muscle cells, you could lift extra rep or two because you have more water in you. So that's why if you have a decrease in your water intake by 20%, it will hurt your performance in the gym. So it's important that you have creatine to help with performance and also for your muscles. Creatine has nothing to do with fat. You do not gain fat. You do not gain, you do not get fat taking creatine. That has nothing to do with fat. The water you're getting from creatine, the water weight you're getting is for your muscles. It's not underneath. It's not underneath your skin. Okay, like if you were to take salts and you drink salts and it goes underneath your skin, you have a lot of water weight and you have a lot of water retention. This is going into your muscle cells, so it has nothing to do with fat. And yes, you could look lean and ripped taking creatine because now your muscles are bigger, so you have more tighter to your skin and you look ripped and crazy. So that's I think I answered your questions. Should I take creatine? Yes, you should. No big deal. If you're eating salmon, chicken, you take creatine all the time anyway. So, and does it help? That's nothing to do with fat. So that's your answer. This is from Don18W from YouTube. I live two days on, 1 day off. I'm 24. I eat a lot of red meat and gas station food. I just want larger chest and arms, shoulders, and forearms. This is a very vague question, and as far as you're eating, you can't eat food and get bigger chest and bigger shoulders and bigger forearms. You can't say, well, I'm going to eat this pizza and I'm going to just get big forearms. I'm going to eat this burger and I'm going to get big quads. It doesn't work that way. You don't get big eating big. You get big training hard. So to answer your question, I can't really answer it because you're not letting me know what kind of training you do. You just let me know what you eat, and which is, it's okay. I mean, you can eat crappy foods, and be okay. You're still getting enough proteins, even with the crappy food. But I wouldn't recommend eating gas station food. It has a lot of calories. So even if you're getting a lot of muscle, if you're eating too much crappy foods with high calories and all that, the muscle you do get will be hidden by fat. So I would recommend you eat healthier than gas station food. But again, you don't get big, eating big. Okay, so For your chest workouts, do push-ups, chest presses with dumbbells, do flies, do dips. For your shoulders, military presses, Arnold presses, lateral raises, front raise, and real delts, flies are great. For your forearms, hand grippers, there's tons of workouts, wrist curls, underhand wrist curls, above wrist curls, side wrist curls, but grips are really good though. Grips are one of the best things you could do. Crazy Boy 1047 on YouTube. I've hurt my shoulders, mainly my right one, and I can't do anything in the gym, and it is really getting me down. Do you have any advice? I can't do anything like bench press because it feels like my right shoulder is about to pop. Obviously, lats and shoulders are being neglected too. Even tricep pushdowns hurt. I can't manage to force my bicep through a workout, but that's really it. This has been going on for about over a week. If you can help or have any advice, please let me know. Your concerns are about an injury you have. You might have a torn shoulder. You might have a torn rotator cuff. I'm not sure of what injury you do have. If it hurts when you do any kind of rotation like this, up and down, or you go inside out, then you have a rotator cuff injury. To answer your question, you shouldn't be training at all. When people get hurt, okay, they're focusing on, oh, how can I train? How can I get bigger? That's not your main concern. When you have an injury, your main concern is rehabilitation. Okay, so if you got injured, you shouldn't be worrying about building muscle at this point. You should be worrying about how can I heal and get better so I can train later on when I'm healed. Okay, so for the meantime, you could do your cardio, you could do your leg workouts, but any involvement with your shoulders, do not do at all. So you will have to get an MRI done, get a scan to see what you injured, what you torn, what's going on with your shoulder. Because I don't have an MRI. I'm not doing it for you, obviously. And then from there, you can figure out. You have to do some kind of rehab depending on how bad it is. But you shouldn't be worrying about building muscle right now, because if you do focus on trying to build muscle, you're gonna get hurt, and you might even tear it even worse, where you can't even use your arm. Period. So my advice to you is to do rehabilitation, get an MRI, see how bad it is, because you shouldn't feel any pain when you're doing any training unless it's a soreness, not a pain like you have in your right shoulder. Okay, so I'm just letting you know right now, I'm not going to give you workouts to do because you're going to get hurt. And I'm going to ask this one last question because it's already like 8 minutes. Kasun De Silva, again on Facebook, Kasun or Kasan. So he has 3 questions. First, here is my current bicep routine. Critique, please. He does barbell easy curls, 10, 3 sets, 10, 8, and 6 with slow reps. Preacher curls, 10, 8, and 6, slow reps. Concentration curls, 8, 6, and 5, normal reps. Number 2, what kind of exercises can you help to make your bicep widen in size? And 3, is my routine fine, or are there any changes to make? Been doing this for around 2 months and has seen a slight improvement. Should I be experimenting more, or do I need whey protein to see the improvement? All right, so let's go to your first question. You did barbell, easy curls, preacher curls, and concentration curls. Your rep range was from 10 to 6. So I'm guessing you're starting high reps and going down to low reps. Your last set was a 6, 8, and 5. And you said you didn't do slow reps, you did normal reps, which will have me thinking that you're using a heavier weight when you're doing concentration curls, because you're not doing slow reps and you're doing a low rep. So you're doing a regular reps speed and low reps. So I would increase the rep range on the concentration curl to do the same as you would do with your preacher curls. If you want bigger arms, you shouldn't be focusing on your biceps. Okay, your biceps only make 20% of your arm. You should be focusing more on your triceps. Okay, but if you have good triceps and you want a bigger bicep and all that, I understand. But I'm just letting you know. You should also be including hammer curls. Okay, when you're doing uh, working your biceps branchy, it's all the twisting of your arm. Okay, so this is anytime you're doing any kind of supination of your wrist, is working your biceps branchy. Okay, so you want to get a good twist when you're coming up. When you're doing a curl, get a good twist. You should be doing alternating bicep curls like this with a twist in your wrist, because this is going to help with your biceps branchy. To work your brachialis too, you should be working the brachialis. You want to be working doing hammer curls. Not only will it strengthen your forearm, but it also works your brachialis, and it helps you work in your biceps. Now, as far as making it wider, there's no specific workout that will make your bicep wider. You just have to train it. It's like saying, I don't know, I want to get my arms bigger. Like, okay, well, it's a combination of your biceps and your triceps getting bigger. So same thing with your brachialis and your biceps branchy. You want to focus on both when you're doing hammer curls, concentration curls, and alternating grip. Stay away from the bar if you have one arm bigger than the other one. If your arms are the same, then hey, do the bar curls all you want. Does whey and protein has nothing to do with building muscle. I mean, as far as growth, you need it for repair. So taking whey protein does not give you bigger biceps. It doesn't work that way. You want bigger biceps? Do your concentration curls, do your alternating curls, do close grip pull-ups, and do hammer curls. Those are really good. Barbell curls if they're even, if your arms are even and they're both same in strength. That's it for all these questions, I guess. If you have a question, send me your questions, respond in the comments, or leave me a message in my Facebook or on my YouTube. Personally message me. If you want to send me a video, I will make a video specifically for you. If you send me a question, it's going to be a list of other people's questions. I'm just going really fast through it, just like how I did with this one. But if you make a video for me, I will make a video for you specifically, answering everything in detail just for you. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to That's Not Sexy, which is this channel, but to my second channel, Mr. Freaking Huge, which is quick did you know facts. So if you want to get, impress your friends and all that, subscribe to my second channel as well, and be a fan of my fan page at Facebook, Facebook.com/That's Not Sexy. Buy my shirts and apparel at that'snotsexy.com. And if you're not subscribed, that's not sexy. Everything is that's not sexy. No freaking huge.